Hello, I'm Circle Master, and welcome to The Witcher 3 Blind. I'm finally at the game that everybody likes.
Terrified, clutching your babes to your breast.
I've had a few days, I'm decompressed. Hopefully, I'll go into this with a fresh, clean attitude. And apparently, we're just picking right up, maybe, because it's still the Nilfgaardian invasion.
Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now
Are we actually going to see that? Because we've just had reference to Melatelli, really. There hasn't been a whole lot of religion in the Witcher series so far. I'm not sure if that's necessarily a bad thing, though.
we must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
Okay.
The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic.
I guess they think magic's evil.
Instead, studying the vile arcane for our own power.
So is this going to be mages were behind it all now?
The monsters at our door. The unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves.
See,
We raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches.
yes, witches hunt monsters.
Through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil.
Or what? They think. Okay, so this has gone from when we need the gods to the gods allowed magic to magic's evil to monsters are evil to witchers are evil, even though the witchers fight the monsters, and there's nothing to suggest that magic isn't something that came from the gods,
Flogged by war.
and the fact that trolls and werewolves are sentient.
Sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second
So the Wild Hunt is still abducting people, or like I'm not clear on what the Wild Hunt actually is. At the very start, I thought it was some kind of what is it called? The Death's Carriage or whatever, like the not a banshee. What is it? I don't know. Like some kind of Celtic
madness and disdain.
version of the Reaper that takes the souls of the departed to wherever they go. But now I still haven't really gotten anything known about the Wild Hunt, especially because the ending of Witcher 2 contradicted what Witcher 1 said so much. I guess I'm just gonna play the game and find out. I'm really gonna just take this game at its face value. So whatever it tells me about the Wild Hunt, I'm just gonna roll with. Maybe that whole speech was just a setting intro because I guess a lot of people just started with this one. So now it's like, oh, magic is a thing, and witches are a thing, and sorceresses, and mages, and witchers, and people look down on all of them, and also, maybe it was just like a setting intro thing. I'm going to set all that aside. I've rambled enough. You will note that I do have all the DLC. I do have the, whatever edition of the game is everything in it. So these are just going to be quests, I guess, that show up. So yeah, I will jump in here. I absolutely want a smooth ride. I am so bad at video games, and I do want tutorials, and I can import a saved game. I wonder what it will take. That is the most recent save, I guess. You just decapitated the horse with a sword swing. Do you have any idea how difficult that is? Like, that is completely unreasonable. Okay, we've got, am I to understand maybe that this is Yennefer, that we're back to the following the path of the Wild Hunt kind of a thing, trying to track down Yennefer? And I don't know who this other character is with Geralt. I'm assuming that's Geralt. I mean, the graphics are sort of slightly upgraded since Witcher 2. My goodness. Okay, so that she has magic. She's probably Yennefer. I don't get the crow thing. Wow, that flashing is hard on my eyes. Oh my goodness. Please stop that. Okay, I kind of missed what happened there because I had to look away. But I will assume that she used magic to do a thing, and it was flashy. I still don't understand what this crow or raven or whatever is supposed to symbolize. Is that just like an animal companion? I'm probably already thinking too hard about it. I should just sit back and watch. Okay. Is that glass? Crystal? Is this going to cross over to Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or whatever it is? The terrible fourth Indiana Jones movie? We're out of, no, it just changed. Never mind, we're not out of it. How is the medallion staying on his chest like that? Wouldn't it flip down? This is the weirdest things that my brain is fixated on. Hey, we're back in Kaer Morhen. Boy, am I going to have to mark this episode as not safe for work already. Ah, he's still got the tattoo. Okay.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Insert joke about Geralt getting crabs. Yep, this is gonna be demonetized.
To amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go
Wait.
before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Who is that? Is that supposed to be Triss? That voice is so much deeper.
So, later then.
See you later.
So, like, there was nothing. I have no reason to think that this is like a way in the past thing rather than after Witcher 2 thing, because like There was nothing to suggest that anything bad happened to the other Witchers in Witcher 1 after they left Kaer Morhen and went off in all different directions. Never to be heard from again. Okay, so it's not Triss. I guess we are on the way past, and this is Yennefer. So that explains why it didn't sound like Triss, I guess. Yes, thank you. I also don't know if I should be using keyboard and mouse or controller for this, but I do want the tutorial. Hold right click for Witcher Sense. Oh, that is Detective Vision, I guess. So we've got different sorts of highlights on different things. Like, some are red, some have signs on them, some have question marks, some have floaties. And then, like, I don't understand the floating book. Or is that just not Witcher Vision? Okay, that's just not Witcher Vision. Okay, that explains it. Sorry, Witcher Senses.
You're running out of juice.
Yes, okay.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Yes, I already did Witcher Sense. Oh, now the highlights are completely different. Okay, so we've got a door. Do I really need to go to the door? Jeez. Don't know what happened there. Oh, that's extinguished. I really don't like that. That was so annoying in Witcher 2. How everything got an extinguished prompt. This key right here didn't even show up on Witcher Sense. What in the world? Oh, okay. I have to actually read the entire HUD section there, that it is a level below me. That's an interesting detail. The doors unlock and open independently. I don't know if that's ever going to come up in the game, and if it does, I will probably absolutely screw it up.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
So this would have to be taking place before the Great War, right? Because the Great War was what led into his 5-year disappearance, or maybe he was...
Practice to theory.
What?
I'm just unclear on the timeline.
These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right?
Do they have printing presses now? I bet the dwarves invented it. They invented everything except dynamite.
Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine.
Wait, this can't be because he's got the tattoo.
This has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
This can't be in the past because he's got the tattoo. This has to be after Witcher 2, right?
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Whoops.
circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
That is really young. Much younger than I was expecting.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes, I want the tutorial.
Is it a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Over here, I guess. Nope. Whoop. Okay. Thought I was in trouble there.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I need tutorials. Yes, tutorial.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
I think I got it. I think I can do this.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
And that was the last we ever saw of her.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
What the indeed? What is it? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a dream. It's a nightmare. That's why That's why nothing makes sense. Ah, of course. I'm so stupid. How dare I think that what the game is presenting me is actual reality? Look, I already gave you Alvin. Well, not enough. How many children do I have to feed you before you're finally happy with me? Why am I heading to Vizima again? I don't want to go to Vizima.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn, some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
How was I supposed to know she'd never been there?
You about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
I mean, it looks pretty bright already.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads
Oh,
towards
it's-
the main road.
Bright sun.
Muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
How do you determine which sword you draw is the question. Did they actually have 2 bars there, or am I just... No, it does look like it's 2 bars. They didn't move really fast for me. I guess that's a stamina bar.
Necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
It wants me to eat. And X for horse. I'm sure it has a name, but I'd like to know. It's. I really don't appreciate that.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Boy, does that mean if I'd done the Elven path, it would be named Yorvith?
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed. Giddy up.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have Windows sticky keys kill me for this.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and...
Oh, and I have to keep holding it.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
I'm riding by a whole bunch of... Whoa.
Whoa!
Brightness.
We going?
I think I need to turn down the brightness of the game at some point.
Help me! Help!
It's, what is it? Cockatrice? Maybe? And just like that, Vesemir was dead. No, probably not.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with
Oh, Griffin.
Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I mean, we're witchers.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Thanks. $50.
Back to the trail.
Like I said,
My understanding is that this is an open world game, so I'm kind of curious what you can spend money on.
Seek someone.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Are we walking there? No, our horses are here. Automatically. Can I rename the horse?
So, a griffin this close to the village?
This is convenient.
Strange.
It was convenient in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well.
The mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
I won't tolerate theft. That's how I get all my stuff, though. I'm so used to looting everything. I'm gonna screw that up. I am sure. Nice. I can just run over people. Is there a hitching post or something? I guess this is a hitching post. I guess it's automatic. Just don't make me play dice poker.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Oh, did they just get totally swept up by the Nilfgaardian army? This guy's... Like, why does the dude have a soldier's helmet on if he's not part of either army?
What? Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Yeah, I know.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Do I... Yeah, let's try this.
Only what you got behind the counter. There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Oh, that's nice. Letting me know what will end the dialogue. I appreciate that.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Thanks. For everything.
Alright, I'm assuming that I'm still in prologue mode, so I'm not sure that I want to, like, end things right here. But I also know this is getting pretty long, and there's going to be very little editing I can do.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
You know what? I think I am going to go ahead and end it here. And see where I'm at. Just take stock of what I've done and also rest my eyes a bit. So, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.